Good morning, everyone. My name is Adam, and welcome to Sunday Live Dharma. Today, Reverend Won Buddhist is going to share her Dharma Talk, titled Keeping Hope Alive. Let us begin our practice together by reading the Truth of Ilwan's Song on page 12. The Truth of Ilwan's Song. Ilwan, one circle, is the original source of all things in the universe, the mind seal of all the Buddhists and sages, and the original nature of all sentient beings, the realm where there is no discrimination regarding great and small, being and non-being, the realm where there is no change amid rising and ceasing, coming and going, the realm where wholesome and unwholesome karmic consequences have ceased, the realm where language, names, and signs are utterly void, the realm void and calm, newness, awareness, discrimination regarding great and small, being and non-being appears, whereupon the distinction between wholesome and unwholesome karmic consequences comes into being. Language, names, and signs also become obvious. The triple worlds in the 10 directions appear like a jewel in hand. Thus, the creative transformations of true voidness, marvelous existence, freely conceal and reveal themselves throughout all the universe, throughout vast universe without beginning. This is the truth of Ilwan's song. Now, prepare ourselves for meditation. Please stand up behind our mats, and we'll warm up our bodies and circulate our energy.
Let's start by shaking off some of that tension, if you happen to have any, from the week, and just shake hands, arms, and shoulders. And bounce a little on your knees, if that feels good. If any of this doesn't feel good, find an alternate movement. And for those of you that can, jumping is also good to get rid of tension. Wow, a lot of jumpers today. Okay, good. All right, get it a little more vigorous. You can also go to the side and the other side. And breathing out through your mouth as well. Slowly slowing it down. And just pausing to feel some of that energy tingling in your body. Breathing in and out. In excellent. We're going to pay attention to where our center of balance is today. So it's generally about 2 inches below your belly button. And so you can put your hand there if you like. And maybe have your feet shoulder width apart. And just slightly shift your weight from one leg to the other. Keeping your torso straight, as if you're on a rocking boat. And pay attention to this smooth movement. You challenge yourself a little by bending the knee. That's taking the weight. as you shift the weight. Good. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's loosen up our ankles in circles. Some people do wrists at the same time. I'm not that coordinated, so I'll let you guys do that. And go the other way in ankles. Bend the toes if it feels good. And other side. Wrists if you can do it. Other way. And bend the toes. All right, up to the knees. Let's warm our hands just a little bit. We're going to put them on our knees and thank our knees for letting us sit in meditation. And rub. And then do knee circles. You can do these faster than this if you wish. And the other way. All right, up to the hips. Hips going in a circle. Keeping your torso relatively straight. So it's really just the hip bones that are moving in a circle. And the other way. Good. Move up to shoulders. We'll do elbow circles. You can start little and get bigger and bigger. Good, and then the other way. Starting large and getting smaller. Okay. Clasp our hands behind our back. We'll put our chin down, stretching our neck. And then easy going shoulder to ear. And you can go all the way around if that's comfortable. I do half circles to the other ear. Feel free to pause in any area that just needs more attention today. And look up to the ceiling. And then neutral. Okay. Let's do a little leg stretching. Hands out, breathe in. Flat back, bend over to whatever is comfortable. Grabbing an energy ball at the bottom. Slowly bringing it up. Chest, head, over your head. Look at your hands and bring it down and breathe out. So breathing in, breathing out. Energy ball, breathing in, over the head, breathing out. Let's do it slightly different. Breathing in, energy ball, and now take that energy ball in a circle so that you're twisting your back just slightly as you go around the other side. And when you get to the bottom, go the other way. Let's do that one more time, both ways. It's a good way to get a side stretch. and get a little bit of twist in. Okay. Good. Let's do a little Tai Chi, hands move like clouds. So I think we'll start with hands first. So 2 hands moving in front of your body. The palm that's facing you is like a mirror and you're looking at it. And then as you turn, you face it the other way and the other hand gets a chance. And you look at that. And you're twisting at the same time slightly your torso. And each time you switch your hands. Always one up and one down. Just like clouds. Good. It's always best if you don't think too much. Just do it. If I start thinking, I mess it up. All right, excellent. We'll do just a little balance, I think, today, coming back to that balance. So after hands move like clouds, we lift. You don't have to lift your foot all the way up, but your wrist and your same leg are lifted up. And place down. And then the other side. Lift up, place down. Let's do that a couple more times. And my trick is, I'm going to pause here and say, is my weight all the way here? Can I lift this up safely? And if I can't, then I'm just going to stay there until I can feel like it's really solid. And even then, it doesn't always work. Good. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. Hands over your head, feet together, palms together. Breathe in, breathe out. Now please sit and make yourself comfortable for meditation.
This morning, Reverend Won Gong is going to share her reflections about keeping hope alive. Afterwards, we will sit in meditation. Let us now practice deep listening as we warmly welcome Reverend Won Gong.
Keeping hope alive. We all need a little hope. Over the years, I have counseled many people who felt hopeless due to unexpected turns in their lives. I have observed this response. While some folks feel panic and worry, others strive to arouse hope. I recently experienced this myself when I was diagnosed with a small brain aneurysm. At first, I felt fear and anxiety about the uncertainty for my future. As time went on, I realized that if I were to give up hope and focus only on negative possibilities, I would close myself to the support of friends, medical care, and changes in living style that could help me. I also realized that if I gave up hope, I could lose the magical power of this present moment. The founding teacher of Won Buddhism said, "A person who has lost all hope is someone whose physical body is still alive, but whose mind is dead." Even a villain who has committed murder, robbery, or sexual misconduct may still become a Buddha or Bodhisattvas once they arouse their hope for change. But for a person who has lost all hope, there is nothing that can be done until their mind becomes alive again. Therefore, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas establish their vow to arouse great hope in all sentient beings. This message makes me think that no matter what situations we are in, hope is like a stream of light in a dark cave. In our life journeys, we may sometimes feel we are losing everything, but hope is the last thing we want to lose. Hope helps us endure, rise up, and find grace from harm. Our founding teacher said, "The unawakened mind sees only the harm within all situations, leading to chaos and turmoil. But the awakened mind perceives the grace within harm, bringing peace and harmony." A person who has lost all hope is someone whose physical body is still alive, but whose mind is dead. This is a strong statement, but Sotaesan is not alone with this perspective. The Russian author Fyodor Dostoevsky said, "To live without hope is to cease to live." Dear friends, these days, do you have post-election feelings? I see a lot of noddings. Are you managing them, or are they managing you? Since I moved to the United States in 1998, I have observed that after each election, many of us feel a range of emotions, from excitement to disappointment. Intensity and fatigue from the recent election can impact our mental health. It is time to turn the volume down on social media and restore our energy, which can be drained by intense emotional experiences, such as anxiety and frustration, or in some cases, even elation and joy. Not just from elections, but from other societal events, some of us become happy and hopeful. Some of us become sad and discouraged. When I take a walk in the woods, I am reminded that trees feel neither hopeful nor hopeless. What do the trees say to you? Sotaesan said, for a person who has lost all hope, there is nothing that can be done until their mind becomes alive again. Therefore, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas establish their vow to arouse hope. I also appreciate what Martin Luther King Jr. said about hope. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. End quote. Hope is not a passive response. Hope is not a naive wish that ignores the reality of difficult challenges and choices. Rather, it is a wise and active response with a positive attitude. The pursuit of justice requires hope. The journey of hope is proactive. It finds a way. There is something we can do. As we care about this country and the world, we experience emotional ups and downs. I honor all your levels of emotional responses because it is a sign that you do care. For example, MLK, Mandela, and Gandhi all experienced deep anger and sorrow, but were able to use these emotions as a fuel to motivate themselves to re-engage and discern right action. May we also use our strong inner emotions to kindle the light of hope for a better future. The Christian theologian Cornel West reminds us that hope is neither optimistic nor pessimistic. That is right. Hope comes from a deep sense of equanimity and justice that enables us to survive in a changing and challenging world. We often tend to look for hope from outside, but the lamp of hope is kindled from within. We keep hope alive through steadfast practice, guided by our true nature. Let us remember that in our true nature and in this phenomenal world, we are deeply interconnected. On this one planet, we are one family, one life. In Won Buddhism temples, we enshrine the circular Ilwansang, as you're aware, the symbol of our original true nature. If we distill the truth of Ilwansang, the mantra will be, we are one, we are whole. In our true nature, there is no man, no woman, no binary, no non-binary. There is no young or old. There is no winning or losing. There is no us or them, no conflict or division due to religions, races, or political beliefs. In our true nature, nothing is lacking. We embrace as who we are. We are complete and whole. So, dear friends, this morning, let us chant together. We are one. We are whole. As we chant, we deeply invoke this, our innate original true nature, the attribute, the truth. We are one. We are whole. After chanting, we'll meditate on this truth for a while in silence. Can you chant, please, from your heart? We are one. We are whole. 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 Put your hands in your heart. We are one. We are whole. 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 Feel your heartbeat chanting from your heart. We are one. We are whole. We are one. We are whole. We are one. We are whole. We are one. We are chant as loud as you can. Whole Americans can hear. We are one. We are whole. 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 Put your hands on your lower abdomen, Tanjan. We are one, we are whole. 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 We are one, we are whole.
Reverend Won Gong, thank you for your timely words. Your talk reminded me that hope is not a fleeting emotion or a bit of luck that drops down into our emotional lives, but it's an intention and a practice. So thank you. Friends at home, this is the time to take a few moments to reflect on Reverend Won Gong's thoughtful words for us this morning. You're welcome to share your thoughts in the live chat or just take a few moments and contemplate. Friends in the room, you're welcome to do the same thing. You also this is a good time to pair up with friends in groups of 2s and 3s and share thoughts with each other.
Conversations were being had. My name is Nate, and I have some announcements. The first one is I've been away for 3 months, and it is so comforting to come back to a home Sangha like this. Next Sunday, November 17th, is a special day for Won Buddhism in the Americas, a special inauguration ceremony at the Won Dharma Center for Venerable Juksanim's second term as the head Dharma Master of Won Buddhism USA. We will also be celebrating the installation of our first Supreme Council, Won Buddhism USA Key Administrative and Advisory Body. 3 friends from our temple, Lara, Kathleen, and Nick, will join this ceremony to offer blessings and chanting Il-Wan Song Vow in Korean. Hurricane relief update. Your kind donations are helping make recovery real for our friends in the mountains who were harmed by Hurricane Helene. Thanks to your generosity, we were able to send $2,000 to Southern Dharma Retreat Center to help with their relief work, and $3,000 to Community Foundation of Western North Carolina. We always appreciate your generous donations. And speaking of generosity, if you look out our big window the last few weeks, you will have noticed that the deck is undergoing major repairs. Because of extensive wood rot, it has been necessary to replace it, including the supporting beams and steps. The railing was unsalvageable, so it is being replaced by one made from metal and glass, which will be safe and last a long time. This project became bigger than anticipated. Our fund for completing it has become shallow. If you were to dive into it, you would definitely hit your head. Your kind support at this time would be very beneficial to help us complete this project. Our garden is also undergoing extensive repairs. The end of our parking lot is the site of the 20 Years' War against the invading hordes of barbarian bamboo, trying to conquer our innocent temple. Despite courageous resistance and the loss of several temple members into the bamboo, we finally had to admit defeat. The first step was to repair the damage to the earthen dam that keeps our neighbor's pond from flooding our garden. Next, we had to install a 3-foot deep underground concrete barricade along a good portion of the back fence. The good news is that all this digging and resurfacing has given us an opportunity to build a universally accessible path on top of the concrete barricade, so that everyone will be able to access the temple garden from the parking lot. These repairs were necessary for the safety and well-being of our community and visitors, and they will last for many years to come. But while these repairs and replacements have been done with much thought, care, and frugality, the price tag simply won't calm down. If you'd like to help with this project, donations can be made online through Venmo or PayPal, or left in our donation jar in the foyer. Thank you for your consideration and your best wishes as we recover from bamboo trauma.
Thank you for your thoughtful announcement, Nate, and I love your sense of humor. Any friends new first time? Any new faces? Raise your hand, please. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please say your name loud and clear so we get to know you.
I'm Dakota.
Dakota?
Yes.
Can you repeat his name?
Dakota.
Excellent.
I'm Kobe.
Kobe. Any new friends up back there?
I'm Jacob.
Jacob. Tracy.
I'm Bella.
Bella? Any other friends also? Good. Big welcoming applause. Thank you so much. So good to see you all today. Let us bless one another, singing our morning prayer song on page 13. Let's go with the drum beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dhammakaya Buddha,
fourfold grace. I begin a new day in your presence. Today full of health and with peace of mind. May I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with your grace. Today gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with compassion. Today making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one world.
This afternoon at our Raleigh, North Raleigh's Temple Center, there will be sound healing. The room is completely full, but I want to just remind you in December, the day before our winter solstice day, we'll have two sessions for sound healing. So you can sign up. If you're not in our temple community email list yet, this is a good time to sign up. Then we can send all these updates. Also, we have a winter solstice day, half-day online retreat. And it's a perfect day to do retreat, and including decluttering meditation at home. Let's stretch our arms all the way to the side, opening our heart and chest. Breathe in, raise up high, stretch our back, bringing down our palms to our heart center and down. And now scoop the energy from the earth, breathe in, raise up, and relax, drop down. Scoop anything that you want to, carry it with you. Breathe in and become November trees, drop and release. Breathe in, let's become November trees, raise up high and drop, release. We're going to close today with a 3-minute power silent meditation. Whatever posture that is most helpful for you to really dive into deep silence and stillness. You can stretch your legs, lay down if you like, whatever posture that can give you that total relaxed, liberated sense of body and mind, power, meditation together. During this 3-minute meditation, let's see if you can simply focus on your breathing and the energy within you, around you. Let's see if you can just release your thoughts and try to really go into your deep inner calm silence. let us bow to our friend next to us who created this practice space. And let us bow to our friends who joined us online. Through the little camera lens, you can bow or wave hands. We say thank you in Korean. It is 감사합니다. 감사합니다.